In Judge Brooks Smith case and Assistant Attorney Ed McClain and John Hudusek, Amen understood exactly what the government was plotting to file the three forged motions. John Hudusek said, what we have to do is, when you're trying to catch a fool, as Mother Effie Britton said out of Biloxi, Mississippi, in the book that Amen and Bernadette Britton wrote that's worth $50 million, when you're trying to catch a fool, you have to act like a fool. And that's what old folks used to say back down in the South. See, we already knew in 1550 to 1950 the white boy was going to build his nest above the clouds, it says in Habakkuk 1:5. We're not worried about what you doing, We're not worried about you trying to hurt the black people, because we ain't worried about we Canaanites. We know that Abraham came into our land after his father had came with him. And they were traveling towards Egypt. When they got into Egypt, they had to give over Sarah because dad had passed away when he went into the land of Canaan, which was the first Adam's son. He told him, the Lord sent me down here. I'm talking a little country for you so you can understand. People down there in Georgia can get a hold of this. When you come into the land of Canaan, after Abel had passed away, Cain had killed him. They knew that the white boy was going to be coming playing his games. At that time, God knew what was going to happen when he had the child Ishmael. He went and traveled up into the Arabian Peninsula, came back down. All the Arabs were roaming around. They were Canaanite, dark-skinned people. And then you had Isaac and Esau. It was Jacob. And Jacob told Esau, are you hungry? Let me trade your birthrights. When he took the birthrights, that's what they said out of Georgia. I love it when they get that high. It's like, rah. And when he come back, Jacob said, I got you now. I'm going to have the blessings until the Lord come to me and change my name from Jacob to Israel. When he changed my name, I'm going to have to go on. I thought it was a blessing, but it was a curse until I found out what Israel meant. I am superior. Ra. That is the God. Amen. Ra. And then Elohim. I want you folk to listen out there in the world, how the government forcing voluntary movements. Lindell Montgomery from Newcastle, Pennsylvania, right down from Youngstown, Ohio. Well, Minister Eddie Howard, he talked to Amy Raw when James Brown was passing away January 22nd, 2005, lifted the curse of Noah. Don't you know that some folks know that the government playing their games above space, forcing voluntary movements,